Aries, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 11th, guys. I know the energies have been pretty strong when we just had that Scorpio full moon, and the 3 retrogrades that are going to be coming in this week are probably going to make the energies really depth-provoking. So do your best to just, guys, breathe through it as best you can. Have compassion for yourself. I know my Aries is my moon, so I'm not the most patient person, especially when I just want things to hurry up and go or get things going, but do what you can, guys. Ground. Now, this is for sun, moon, or rising, so please be sure to check all 3. And if this is your first time watching, I hope this serves you. All right, Aries, let's jump into it. So this is for the week of May 11th. Let's see. Let me guide into the energy of Aries. Bear with me, guys. I wait for the right cards to just show themselves to me. It's so funny. This card, this is my second time filming for you guys because I was shuffling and then this card just flew out of my deck. Like just cross. So I went to go pick it up and here it is. It was just meant for you guys. All right. Okay, the moon, 8 of coins, the lovers, page of cups, the empress, the emperor, change your life card, and the 3 of swords. If you guys have watched my current energies for this week, this might make a lot more sense. We do have Venus retrograde in Gemini. So let's see. This week, Aries, you're no exception to these energies. You're definitely going to be learning by facing fears. Okay, the moon is about our subconscious patterning, the emotions that we tend to suppress, the things that are happening behind the scenes, secrets, things coming up. And you guys are going to be learning a lot this week about yourselves, about things around you. But this isn't learning for the sake of shock. This is learning for the sake of growth. How to be more open, grounded, how to be a healthy partner or how to choose healthier partners, how to have boundaries. We're really learning in regards to our relationships. Now we have the lovers with the page of cups here. Now, because the Page of Cups is on top of it, Aries, this actually might be an opportunity this week. Someone's going to be entering your life. Because it's on top of the lovers, usually I'm a very, neutral reader. I don't always say, oh, it's going to be a lover. It can be anything. But because the Page of Cups is on top, whatever this is, it is definitely a soulmate energy. Now, soulmates can be romantic or platonic. But somebody is coming in. Now, everyone says, oh, it's quarantine. You know what? I've heard of more people meeting during quarantine. It's insane. When you're meant to meet somebody, you'll meet somebody. Whether in a club, in Timbuktu, deserted island, they're going to come through. But somebody is coming through here for the sake of you kind of stepping up your game emotionally. You have gone through something here, Aries. When you have the moon card, you're facing fears, and fears, they come from experience, right? We might have gone through something traumatic, rejection, failure, sadness, heartbreak, whatever it is. Now, somebody is stepping in. Now, when you have the Page of Cups, they tend to start out as a friend, someone that just really gets you on an intuitive, emotional level, and it really begins to deepen. Because we have the Emperor and the Empress side by side, like I said, this is absolutely a soulmate relationship. I don't tend to be one of those readers who's like, it's gonna be, your favorite person. But based on this spread, more than likely this is romantic. Now, for those Aries who are already in relationship, this is about your relationships deepening through healing and inner growth, individually and collectively. Because the Emperor and the Empress are people who stand their own ground, this is very, very healthy. Because sometimes we say, oh, you complete me, bull. Or, without you, I'm nothing. Totally unhealthy. These are 2 people who are committed to their own self-evolution, their own healing, their own dynamic. They can be together and grow together and be strong together because individually they're healthy and whole within themselves. They take control and accountability and responsibility for their own happiness, their own health, well-being, and growth and evolution. And what's beautiful about these couples is that they support each other. This is for your highest good. This is for your highest good. There's not too much selfishness going on here. Now, we have to change your life with the 3 of Swords. For some Aries, looking, you're going to notice, and I have noticed since last night, my dreams. The 3 of Swords, that's a grief card. These can be some experiences we could have had with third-party situations, whether somebody cheated or whether somebody got involved. Sometimes they're cheating, sometimes, in-laws messing, they jump in, or friends jump in. But this is about the past, okay? This is about the past. And now when you have the Change Your Life card, understand that what's coming up for you this week is so that it can be like a revelation for you, so that you can finally cut the cords that bind you from loving fully and wholly and completely, from being healthy, from being aligned. It's coming up to be changed, transmuted, alchemical process, not to torture you. So you can see it and be like, oh my God. You can release yourself because maybe the way you were looking at it or understanding it, or perhaps you couldn't quite grasp what it was really trying to teach you. There is a lesson here that you might understand from a surface level. Well, I learned to trust my gut. I mean, it's not very deep, right? And that, yes, you should trust your gut, but there's a deeper lesson here. Maybe it taught you to love yourself. Maybe it taught you to have boundaries. Maybe it taught you to stick to your guns. Maybe it taught you your self-worth. There is more here. And you really want to grasp that lesson, because if we don't learn it, we are bound to repeat it. And this week is all about you healing and growing and reclaiming a reclamation so that we can have the deep, soulful, meaningful relationships we deserve and that we've been calling in with ourselves especially, and then with the other. Whether you're single, or you're meeting somebody, or you're in a relationship, and of course this is for the healthy ones. I'm not condoning toxicity, to deepen the one you do have if it's healthy. Okay, guys? And if it's not, to have that lesson and do what you got to do. But Aries, what a beautiful week. I hope this serves you. If you like a more in-depth reading or distance healing session, my link is down below. Otherwise, guys, have a beautiful week. Deep breaths, ground yourself out as best you can, guys. And I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.